Hello there in YouTube land. Hey, what I'm getting ready to do is kind of I'm going to call it professional hack work. It's not necessarily the best method that I would recommend to do, but I have talked to the owner of the vehicle. He's a real good buddy of mine, me and him hang out all the time. We were talking about having to replace this floor pan, but he doesn't really necessarily want to invest that much into just the floor. And while the floor is solid, I found, just some little pinholes here and there. I'm trying to find, there we go. This is a pretty decent sized one, but all through this floor pan, it's got a bunch of pinholes. And I have made a couple little patches. I need to finish welding them up. But, I'm going to patch the big stuff. And while I don't really recommend doing this, I'm going to use a little trick from the POR15 catalog of using the POR15 as like a resin. And for all these pinholes, first I'm going to coat everything with POR15, which is paint over rust, is what POR stands for. And then I am going to lay a fiberglass mat over top of it, and then I'm going to coat it again. And that'll seal everything off. Now, like I said, this is not the approved method. This is not something that I would highly recommend for somebody to do to their vehicle. But if you're wanting to get it done and save you a little bit of money, time, aggravation, yes, this will work wonderfully. It's going to stop the rust as long as you go and follow the directions to the letter. POR15 is very, very fickle like that. This is going to be one of those fixes I'm not necessarily the proudest of, but it will get the job done. And that's what we're doing here. I mean, we're making a truck better than what it was. It's not going to be something that I would write home about and say, hey, look what I done. And I'm really debating on whether or not to even post this video or not, because like I said, it's professional hack work. I don't really like doing this kind of stuff. If it was my own vehicle, I'd probably be apt to doing it. Just out of the form of sheer laziness and being a cheap butthole. But on somebody else's vehicle, I really don't like doing this kind of stuff. But it is what it is. The truck is going to look great. And if the floor pan does give them issues in the next few years, we will replace it. It's not like it's anything that I will damage any of my work now, because I can stick a floor pan in and not damage any of my body work or anything like that. It's just simple economics at the moment. We're just going to try to make it better. And like I said, he goes and keeps vehicles till there's nothing left of them. And he's just trying to, get a few more years out of it. Due to it being a 5.9 Cummins truck, that is the main reason why this truck lives. Because there are a lot of people out there that love them. He's one of them. I mean, he absolutely loves the fact that this is a Cummins truck. And he's often told me that whenever the body dies on this truck, the motor's going into something else. So, I mean, we're going to do what we can do for the truck. It's going to be great. Like I said, I am not the proudest of this, but it'll get the job done. So, Anyway, follow along and we'll get this floor pan done.